It is now time for an entertainment fix and the latest news on BB, SJP and JLo. So lots of letters and abbreviations.
Lots of letters and abbreviations. Yeah, you don't want to know my name if it was abbreviated.
Yes. Do they not?
UTI Healy. Yes, he's the man in the know. Please welcome Crossy.
Hi, Crossy. How are you?
We were just laughing about that earlier on, so sorry, we were just saying about the initials and all that kind of thing.
UTI Healy is iconic. You need to roll that out more. Let's get back to BB. What's the latest update on Big Brother, Crossy?
Do you know what? The next couple of weeks, I'd say months even, it's going to be a Big Brother story every week. Yeah. ITV has spent so much money on it, and they've decided they're not going back to Elstree. Remember where, Davina, Brian and Emma used to go out and go, do you want another one? And then they throw another guest.
So the original house, they're not going back to.
Completely
knocked
gone.
It down.
So I know the way there's a lot of reality TV shows, the likes of Love Island will rent a house somewhere and they'll do whatever they need to do and that's it. Not now. They want investment, which kind of means we're not going to have just one Big Brother. We're going to have, could we have a celebrity one? Could we have a normal one after that? Because we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. They do not want influencers. They don't want anyone in the media. They want Barbara, they want Peggy, John, Brian.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool.
No, that's the way it should be.
I think that's what it needs to do, to bring it back to its roots and kind of just reconnect. Because we see so much of the influencer type on Love Island. That's not what we got initially with Big Brother.
And we all remember all the people. And can we just give a nod to our very own Brian Dowling?
Yes, of course.
2011, this very, very day, he kicked off presenting it on Channel 5.
Iconic. He was so brilliant on it. Like, he should be back presenting it. I thought that he was the best presenter on it personally. Yeah, it's just so good.
And Irish wit as well. I think all that probably would work. Plus, he's been in the house, so he knows as well.
Exactly.
How daunting and how... Imagine being in a house without your phone, by the way. I think I'd die.
No, I would.
Leave me.
Who is in the mix to host?
So this is a mad thing. So everyone knows Kate Lawler. She was in 2002. She won it. She presents a radio show over in the UK. And earlier on today, she was interviewed by another host who had said, would you be up for it? And she was like, there's me hat and throwing it in the ring. So
she's up for it.
She could, she could do it.
If you're not in, you can't win,
Alison Hammond, though, 2-1. I don't know. I love Alison on This Morning. I love Alison on a lot of things. I don't know if Big Brother will be for her. I think it could be, I'm not going to say downgrading her. For me, I think she's so bubbly and she's so great at what she does.
Yeah.
I don't know if because Brian knew what Big Brother was about, so he had that insight. Emma Willis, straight-laced, Davina, the exact same thing as well. I think Alison is so bubbly. I don't know. Imagine her having to give out to someone if they were really bad. Sure, they're hugging them. I'm sorry.
I can't imagine Alison throwing shade on
someone.
I guess.
So 2-1 is what she is at the minute. The house, by the way, they're looking at 3 different locations. One of them is Dancing on Ice's location.
Okay.
Which means, you know what, they don't have anyone, if they're renting someone's house, they won't be able to, destroy it or do whatever. If they're pumping money into it, they can do what they want with it.
Yeah.
They can have fireworks. They can have loads of noise outside, inside, whatever. So, you know what? It's going to be out next year. And I think every week we're going to get a little inkling of something else going to happen. So I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it. And I like that it's just going to have like real people. Because that's a social experiment again, the way it should be.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to move on to JLo and Ben Affleck, the wedding weekend party. So they're back celebrating again. They've already got married in Vegas.
Already married?
Yeah, no, but they're having the big party now. 3-day event.
Now, there's going to be no, cocktail sausages or the rolled up ham or turkey or anything like that at this.
Vol au vent.
Vol au vent for the chicken curry for the grannies. There's going to be none of that. The house is worth $8 million, right? He bought this gaff in Georgia when he was dating her 20 years ago.
Wow.
He then tried to sell it, right? He then tried to sell it for $8 million, got it down to 7.5, then tried to sell it for sixes. Nobody wanted it.
No.
So he then kept it, and that's where the wedding is this weekend in Georgia. 100 people are going to be there.
Very romantic, isn't it?
I like this whole full circle that they've gone back together. And do you know what? I saw a picture earlier on today of her with his kids and she holding their hands walking. And I was kind of like, do you know what? It just shows that they're in love with each other and it kind of everyone's all in, the family are all in. And it's not, this, oh, here we go, here's Ben and JLo. They were a bit of a joke when they first started off. Remember what were they calling them?
Oh,
Bennifer.
God.
No, I'm all in now. I understand why people are cynical, but I believe it.
I do, yeah.
Look at them.
There's going to be some famous faces there as well, is there?
His brother, Casey Affleck, is going to be there. Matt Damon's going to be there. Jimmy Kimmel as well. I'm wondering, are we going to see bigger stars at it as well? Because they know absolutely everybody.
Yeah, they do, that's the thing.
I wonder will Shakira be at it? Because if you've not watched that documentary on Netflix with the two of them, it is incredible.
Really? What's it called?
It's about her...
Halftime.
The halftime show. And it goes through everything about that. The fact that she didn't want Shakira doing it, not because it was Shakira, just because she was like, I'm J-Lo. I have so many hits. She was supposed to have 12 minutes on stage and then it knocked down to 6 minutes because she had to share it with Shakira. It's brilliant. You can really show her going wild in it. Yeah. So I would say there's going to be a lot of celebs there.
A fancy dress as well. But I believe something that she wore in a movie before that she's going to wear.
Ralph Lauren is going to style her as well. Like, you know what? We are going full on. And they're a month married now.
Yeah. Happy anniversary. Yeah. I'm sure you guys are watching. Happy anniversary. I love you so much.
They're just about getting ready, by the way, because it's a 3-day event. Today is going to be the dinner, which is always, you know, it's kind of, you're going to do this, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
When you do the speech, then tomorrow is the main day, and Sunday is always the best day. That's the barbecue. That's the fun day.
Let's talk Sarah Jessica Parker. What has she been up to?
Now, are we ready for Sarah Jessica Parker? Every year she comes to Ireland. I adore her. I think she's absolutely brilliant. She goes to Donegal, so she's a gaff up there with Martin Broderick, and they love Ireland, like absolutely love Ireland. My friend was in a Super Value recently and he had her wine and walked past her.
Oh, stop. That's not a sign from the universe.
Yeah. She's like looking at the bottle in his hand like, what would you do that
What would you do? Would you sign me wine?
That would not be going to the bottle right now.
That would not be drunk. That would be like glass cake.
It's so cool. But,
she's here now, is she?
She's here now. A couple of pictures came up. Oh my God, imagine. Hi.
Imagine she was watching. Shoot your shot, honestly.
Just come out to Ballymount. She was in Donegal. That's where they have the house. And they sponsor a GAA tournament out there. And they arrived up and gave out the medals. The photographs are everywhere. And it looks so cute. Look at them all.
That's very wholesome.
The whole Mathew Broderick. Sorry, I called Martin earlier on. I know someone called Martin Broderick, which is very...
Not him.
Someone from Navan is kind of going, I'm married to Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah. So Mathew and Sarah, they were up there handing out all the medals and just showing how down to earth they are. They then arrived in Dublin because usually what they do is they go from Donegal, they stop off in Cavan, I believe. They go to a spar in Cavan. This is no lie. Someone texted me earlier and was like, oh, they're always in this shop just having a bite to eat before they come back to Dublin. And they went to Soup 2 in Smithfield, which is an incredible place.
Delicious. I'm a big fan.
And this is a beautiful story because it kind of shows what she's like. And I'm team her. I'm not team Kim. I'm sorry when it comes to the whole SJP and Kim having a row. I like Sarah Jessica Parker. She was sitting there, noticed everybody was really busy. Connor behind the counter was really busy as well. And she got up and started helping him out.
That's incredible.
And your food, your fried chicken, and all of a sudden it's Sarah Jessica Parker going, there you go.
What would you tip her? Oh my God, I'd be stressed. Very quickly, what's the latest news on And Just Like That? Literally breaking before we got on air. You're vibrating at this.
I cannot wait. Aidan is coming back to And Just Like That. So if you're anywhere in Dublin today, and if you spot her, just go up and ask her, what's going on? Is he going to die in it? The rumour is he's coming back because they need to tell a story about his wife and his kid.
Right.
So is he going to be married? Is he divorced? Are they going to get back to... I'm happy to see Carrie Bradshaw always miserable. I'm sorry. I like her being miserable. I don't like her. I like her when men mess her up because I feel like that. You know, that's what Carrie Bradshaw is.
It's more relatable.